got a comb in his head.
Is that a comb? Looks more like a surfboard. I like to think he was playing frisbee with his friends, and one of them just hucked that mother at him so hard it just like, and
Oh
it got
my
stuck
god.
there.
What? Okay, is Frisbee a brand?
Frisbee's a brand, yes.
That's ooh.
The ooh. You don't have any Pokeballs?
Yes, I do.
Okay. The proper term is flying disc. Frisbee is a brand, just like Velcro. The proper name for that is hook and loop.
Oh yeah, every time I have to go buy some, if I don't want to buy the expensive one, it's like hook and loop, and I'm like, get out of my face, just give me the truck.
Oh, this is the same thing that happened last time, I realize.
Yeah.
We also encountered a Ralts.
But the one that we caught was like the very first encounter, so this feels a little less important. He's like a foot tall.
I don't like that. That's like when I found out that Lotad was like 3 feet tall.
He's so big.
How tall is Ludicolo?
I don't know. I think we can get into a fist fight.
I think Ludicolo is as tall as Luigi. Can we call him Ludicolo?
Okay.
He'd like it.
Hey guys, we're changing the name.
His name is Ludicolo. I'm gonna change his name on my phone.
Okay.
I'm gonna change your name to Onion Girl.
Is that how you... You know what? Yeah, that's how we're spelling it tonight.
Hold on. Hold on.
What?
Get rid of the F. That's where that belongs.
Okay, fixed it. We fixed it. It's better. Alright, I can get the hell out of here. Time to fight. Hey, what's going on?
Comfy. Alright.
No, that's not... That's...
I know that's not this one. Okay, I know. All right, I'm just trying to. I was having a good day, and I just wanted to go back to my childhood and inject some happiness into it to see if I would become a better, more well-adjusted person today.
This one introduced the Pokénav.
This one introduced the Pokénav.
I still like the bases. One of my favorite plush that I have is based on like the little secret base plush. And I'm just
Oh
like,
shit!
What?
I wanted to be a man.
Too bad.
Let's go back to the beginning and play it
No,
over.
not
Yeah,
again.
yes,
Not
yes,
again.
yeah.
You're gonna make me hate one of my favorite games. Like every time that I have ever tried to play or watch you play Last of Us or Alien Isolation, we had to reset like at, I don't know, halfway point. So I just have to watch all that shit again.
She's on to me.
Yeah. Oh, it's a man. He's got a hat.
These bug guys always pissed me off. You know, these bug guys always felt like kids that liked Power Rangers. They were always freaks.
What do you mean?
There was always kids that were my age that liked Power Rangers, and they were always freaking weirdos. Like, there was this one kid, right? Let's call him Devin.
Okay.
So, Devin was like, he loved Power Rangers more than anything in the world. Power Rangers and Spider-Man, and that's how I met him, because he liked Spider-Man. And he would always pull up his shirt and, like, just, like, show his stomach and then just, like, smack it with that fleshy that you get when you smack it. And he would just do that and laugh, and everybody would tell him to stop, and he wouldn't.
What was that one guy that like your shirt came up and he tried to like touch you?
Oh, yeah, there was this one time. Okay, I'm gonna tell the story, and I want you guys to take a guess at what level of school I was in when this happened. So we was chilling, right? And there was just some dudes playing Yu-Gi-Oh, hanging out, and I was there watching them and like dicking around, and just kind of generally being in the area, you know, existing as it were. And I leaned back on a table to stretch my back. This dude comes out of nowhere. And he just like, he blows on my stomach, you know, like you do to a baby. Yeah.
Raspberry.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that to babies, it's weird.
It's fine when they're babies.
Well,
but
no,
once
I
they're
just-
conscious.
I don't like it. Although I will say there are many things I don't like in life. Like life.
Mayonnaise.
We can talk about that in a minute. But right now I gotta finish this story. There's only like one line left. So he blows on my freaking stomach, blows a raspberry on my stomach. And I had never met this dude before. What grade was I in, kids?
What grade was it?
Time's up. I was a senior in high school. So too was this man. Oh, excuse me. I was a freaking the 3. What's the 3?
Junior.
Junior. I was a junior.
I remember you told me that. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I never met this guy before. He just kind of stood around like in the corner with his hands in his jacket hoodie up like pockets, like, you know, like that.
But the second you were vulnerable, he was like,
Yeah, he always had his hood up, and he always pulled the strings so that it looked like his face was coming out of a gorilla's butthole.
Yeah.
And then he did that, and I remember I asked this other kid. He had his best friend actually. I asked him about that because it really stuck with me.
Because it was weird.
Why did this man I had never spoken to
It's not even.
feel the need to put his lips on my body?
Because there's like invading personal space, right?
And then there's
giving a raspberry to somebody you've never spoken to.
putting your mouth near somebody's peen zone, uninvited.
Is it like on your belly button or below it?
Honestly, I don't know, and I'm kind of scared to access that memory. So I'm gonna move forward. So he asked his best friend, "Yo, what's up with that, right?" I want to ask you like a kind of side question.
Yeah.
I need your perspective.
Okay.
Have you ever tried to talk somebody in a dream?
Yeah, it's gibberish.
It comes out. Like, can you kind of recreate some? Do you know?
I don't know. Maybe.
Freaking yes. Okay, yeah. I didn't think you'd do as good a job as you did because I generally don't believe in you, but you did good. What I actually mean is like, it's always something like that, right? It's always like
Almost speech.
just vocalizing.
Yeah.
I asked his best friend. I was like, "Yo, so your boy did that to me yesterday. I want to know what that's about, cause shit was wild.
That's gross.
So what was up with that? Why'd he do that?" You know, I did actually tell him the story. I told him what happened, and he goes, "Oh, yeah, because there's like a weird anime character." I said, "What?"
What is this, fucking
And then he
OC?
said, "Okay," and then he walked away. I said, "Oh."
Okay, that's the kind of thing you do. How do I explain it? This is acceptable, right? You can leave it at that if you're at a job and somebody has repeated something to you 3 times. So you think, I'll just go ask somebody else, right? Like, somebody else will instruct me on this. But not when you're trying to get answers as to why you were, like, kind of, like, violated.
Here's the thing. In that situation when somebody tells you something 3 times at work and you walk away, or wait, they walk. Hold on.
I walk away because I don't want to ask anymore.
Okay, well I don't do that.
Oh.
So
Oops.
let's say that, right? Let's say somebody asks you something 3.
Anxiety.
Okay.
But
So
go
in the case of
on.
somebody telling you something and then you just walking away, right?
Mhm.
You get real quick. Her calves are really freaking weird and stubby and funny.
Her skirt, I don't remember it being red, and it scared me.
Looks okay. I thought it was brown. Anyway, God, I gotta finish this. Somebody tells you something and you walk away, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you do the job wrong that they told you to do, or just like whatever, you can eventually get that information from somebody else.
You could just be like, well, I was understood.
Yeah, like, okay, well, sorry, man. Well, this isn't the case. Not only did I need information, and I'm starting at 0, but it was high school, and I was talking about a guy who had no friends. So this man is the only avenue I have for information, and he just kind of like threw up words.
Probably because he got it done to him too, and he was trying to like figure out a way to wrap his brain around it, so he didn't feel weird.
The only words I pulled out of the salad that he gave me was
Anime character.
weird anime character. He gave me. I remember when he said that too. He gave me like a reassuring nod, like he was an expert on the subject. And
Just tip his fedora at you.
and then many years later, he would do that literally.
Oh Jesus!
He's a grass type. Stop.
Shut up, we're friends. Oh.
Would you be friends with a Shroomish?
Oh, now it's a war. Yes, I would. I love Shroomish.
I love his eyebrow. You can't tell how he's feeling.
He looks kind of worried, but he's like upset.
He has anxiety.
Oh, I love him. He needs more love. Him and Breloom.
Breloom's. I think Breloom gets plenty of love.
Breloom should have been in Pokemon. He shoots poison. Whatever.
Stop. That's too cool.